Can you believe it? In the tranquil waterways of this region, locals are reaping profits from a remarkably unique method, combining coconut cultivation with fish farming, yielding substantial economic benefits. This isn't just an innovative idea, it's a practical model transforming lives day by day. So, how exactly is this method implemented, and how does it generate such impressive profits? Join us as we uncover all the details in today's video. This model is being applied in several provinces in Vietnam's Mekong Delta. Locals have cleverly transformed garden ditches into fish ponds while planting rows of coconut trees along both banks. Each day, they can tend to their orchards and raise fish efficiently within the same space. The ditches, originally used solely for garden drainage, have now become ideal spots for raising tilapia, catfish, or snakehead fish, depending on each household's conditions. The fish grow quickly in a clean environment, shaded by rows of coconut trees and regularly tended to. Without needing to invest in separate ponds, farmers can still harvest tons of fish per season. Additionally, the ditches situated between rows of coconut trees are less exposed to intense sunlight, keeping the water cool and reducing the risk of fish suffering from heat shock. The fish grow naturally without requiring much medication or growth-enhancing feed, significantly lowering costs. This innovative approach brings practical benefits in terms of investment costs and cultivation space for farmers. Coconut trees adapt well to hot climates and sandy soils, especially along ditch banks, producing fruit consistently year-round. Meanwhile, the shaded, cool water surface beneath the coconut canopy is ideal for raising fish like tilapia, giant gourmet, or snakehead, significantly reducing the land needed for farming. Beyond boosting economic efficiency, combining coconut cultivation with fish farming significantly reduces negative environmental impacts. Byproducts from coconut trees, such as old fronds, dried leaves, or straw, can be repurposed as organic fertilizer, promoting healthy tree growth without the need for chemical fertilizers. Meanwhile, the fish raised in the ditches help maintain water quality by controlling insects and algae, creating a closed-loop, eco-friendly ecosystem. Additionally, the ditches dug along the rows of coconut trees not only facilitate irrigation but also serve as fish ponds. The water in the ditches maintains stable moisture for the tree roots while providing a habitat for the fish. Meanwhile, fish waste and fallen leaves become natural nutrients for the soil. This combination maximizes space utilization, reduces labor, lowers operational costs, and generates dual income streams. Fish provide immediate profits, while coconuts yield long-term returns. Some households have also installed water pipe systems to channel water from the ditches to fish ponds or nearby rivers, ensuring a constant refresh of water flow. This keeps the fish healthy and less prone to disease while providing the coconut trees with consistent natural moisture. Together, these elements form a balanced, flexible, and sustainable agricultural ecosystem. Additionally, this model showcases clear convenience and scientific precision in its management. Thanks to the spacious ditch design, farmers can easily navigate by boat to perform daily tasks. Equipped with a small bucket or an automatic sprayer mounted on the boat, they can directly water each coconut tree along both banks. The neatly aligned coconut trees, with deep roots and lush green leaves, thrive thanks to the cool water from the fish-rearing environment. During the same trip, farmers can also monitor the condition of their fish, checking water color, clarity, and foam to assess the health of the pond. If needed, they can feed the fish while passing through. Thus, with a single boat trip, 3 tasks, watering trees, feeding fish, and inspecting the ditch, are completed efficiently and effortlessly. This seamless integration of tasks not only saves significant time and effort but also reduces labor costs. In the context of modern agriculture, which prioritizes efficiency and sustainability, this is a key factor making the coconut and fish ditch model a path to quick wealth. The success isn't just due to high output but also the smart, cost-effective approach that maximizes available resources. The coconut and fish farming model is no longer an experiment. It's paving the way for a smart, sustainable approach for farmers amid rising input costs. When nature and human ingenuity work together effectively, the results exceed expectations.
For many years, Japan has dominated the global cultured pearl market, bringing hundreds of millions of dollars in economic value to farmers. Pearls are small but possess unique beauty, making their value increasingly high. So, how do the Japanese maintain and develop this special economic industry? Let's explore pearl farms in Japan in today's video. Oysters and freshwater mussels have a natural defense mechanism, secreting nacreous substances to cover foreign objects that enter inside, thereby forming pearls. But unfortunately, not all oysters or mussels contain pearls, and finding natural pearls is very difficult. This led to the development of pearl farming in the early 20th century. Kokichi Mikimoto, the father of the modern pearl industry, succeeded with the Pinctada Fukata oyster, also known as the Akoya pearl oyster. Pearl farming began with the cultivation of Akoya pearl oysters. Most of them were raised artificially, then the healthiest were selected for further care. When the oyster larvae developed into juveniles and reached a size of 2 to 3 millimeters, they were transferred to fine mesh cages and suspended on aquaculture rafts in the natural ocean. Young oysters grow by eating natural plankton, but they often stick together into balls. Therefore, fishermen will have to split the shell and remove the rest so that the oysters can grow better. After about a year, their size increases and they are transferred to larger nets. 2 years later, they are transferred to mother oyster nets, continuously removing the attached organisms to promote growth. When the mother oysters reach the size for surgical breeding, they are placed in special baskets and hung on rafts to reduce physiological activity, avoiding surgical shock. Then, the cutting and sewing process to collect the pieces will take place. Cutting and sewing is an important process affecting the survival rate and quality of the pearl. The work of inserting the nucleus into the mother oyster usually begins from April to October, when the water temperature becomes warmer. Before implanting the nucleus, the mother oyster is opened with special equipment. The implantation process involves inserting a piece of shell and nucleus into the mother oyster's gonad, which secretes nacre to create pearls. After the surgery, the oyster is cared for and restored in calm waters for about 20 days. If the core does not fall out, the oyster will continue to be cultured for about the next 2 years and checked by X-ray. The mother oysters will be fixed to a net and hung at sea at the appropriate density, ensuring adequate food and oxygen. During this time, the work of removing debris from the oyster shell is still carried out regularly. December to January, when the sea temperature drops below 13 degrees Celsius, is the ideal time to harvest pearls, because this is when the pearls have the most beautiful luster. However, of the 100,000 oysters harvested each year, only about 5% produce high-quality pearls. The majority of pearls collected are of average or worthless quality. After each harvest, only a small portion of the oysters continue to be cultured with artificial pearls. The rest cannot survive. Therefore, Japanese fishermen can use the oyster meat as food or organic fertilizer for crops. In addition, the oyster shells are not wasted. They can be made into jewelry or buttons called mother of pearl. Shell parts that are not suitable for mother of pearl can be crushed into chicken feed, helping to supplement calcium. These methods will limit the negative impact on water quality and the environment around the farm. Akoya pearls are famous for their luster and variety of sizes. Originally considered a vulgar copy of natural pearls, they have since become popular. In Japanese culture, pearls have great significance, being considered a symbol of purity and innocence, and a talisman for fishermen. Japan can produce about 20 tons of cultured pearls a year, bringing in about 16.6 billion yen, $111 million, and is determined to achieve a higher target in the following years. However, that figure is still far from its peak in the late 1980s, when Japan produced about 70 tons of pearls worth nearly $600 million. In the future, the pearl farming industry in Japan will continue to grow, as it is one of the country's main export items. The pearl farming industry in Japan is still bringing positive values to the national economy. With modern techniques, they have created the largest and brightest pearls, helping Japan become a major center of the global cultured pearl trade. Xinjiang is considered the region with the harshest weather in China, with summer temperatures reaching 50 degrees Celsius but dropping rapidly at night. Due to the high temperature difference, agricultural crops are difficult to adapt to in this area. But Jujube is a new breakthrough for farmers here and helps them change their lives. Let's explore with us now how farmers in Xinjiang get rich from Jujube farms. The jujube is a native fruit of China and has been cultivated for over 4,000 years. It plays a major role in the culture, medicine, and economy of the country. From fresh consumption to drying or traditional medicine, jujubes play an important role in the cuisine and health of the Chinese people. Xinjiang is known as a land rich in light and heat resources, especially the Tarim Basin in southern Xinjiang. This place has long sunshine, drought, little rain, large temperature difference between day and night, which is beneficial for nutrient accumulation. Pests and diseases are not easy to occur, very suitable for jujube to grow completely naturally and organically. Therefore, this area has become an ideal place to grow jujube trees, while other crops are difficult to grow due to the high temperature. Jujube has become the main agricultural crop for farmers in this area. Proper irrigation and pest control are also important. To ensure the quality of the fruit, large-scale farms use both chemical and organic methods to prevent pests. By introducing natural predators such as ladybugs to deter harmful insects. Xinjiang's total jujube output currently accounts for 90% of China's supply, with millions of tons harvested each year. In particular, according to statistics, the jujube growing and processing industry provides jobs for more than 30 million Chinese people. Jujubes are usually harvested for the first time from the 3rd to 4th year after planting. Starting from the 2nd crop, they will be harvested once a year. Harvesting time is very important because the fruit needs to reach maximum maturity to develop its characteristic sweetness and ensure the flavor of the fruit. Harvesting is done manually or with the help of mechanical shakers to ensure minimal damage to the fruit. After harvesting, tons of jujubes are transported to processing plants every day and processed using various methods, depending on consumer demand. Processing is an important aspect as it adds value to the fruit and allows for long-term storage. The main method of processing jujubes is drying. Most jujubes are dried after harvest because dried jujubes are the most commonly consumed type. In order to get the dried jujube products to meet the standards and taste, many farmers often dry them under the sun. Sunlight. With natural heat and light, large quantities of jujubes will become dry after just a few days of drying. However, modern factories now use large-scale dryers to ensure processing time, faster transformation, and consistent product quality. In addition, jujube is also an ingredient in the confectionery industry such as jam, candy, etc. If you travel to China, you will easily see products such as jujube jam and jujube candy sold in many supermarkets or grocery stores. Jujube is also a valuable medicinal herb in traditional Chinese medicine, used to treat insomnia, digestive problems, and improve overall health. Nowadays, pharmaceutical companies also often extract bioactive compounds from jujube to produce medicinal supplements. With many great benefits, the demand for jujube consumption is increasing year by year, making it one of the key industries in China, bringing in profits of up to billions of dollars each year. The jujube industry in China not only contributes significantly to the agricultural economy, but also plays a key role in the country's export markets. With the growing global health demand, jujube products are exported to Asian, European, and North American countries. Regions such as Xinjiang and Hebei have become major hubs for jujube production and processing, with modern processing plants established to handle large volumes of the fruit. The Chinese government has also supported the expansion of the jujube industry through subsidies and technological advancements, ensuring that small-scale farmers can compete in the global market. Hopefully this video has provided you with useful information. See you in the next videos!
Welcome to our channel, where we explore the strangest and most unique stories from around the world. And today, we will explore a topic that sounds quite creepy but is extremely interesting, that is scorpion farms in China. You heard right. Thousands, even millions of scorpions are being raised in closed farms in this country. But the curious thing is, what is China doing with them? And why can this creature that seems to only appear in horror movies become a gold mine to make money? In provinces such as Hunan, Anhui, Sichuan, and Yunnan, peaceful rural areas in China, people are developing a unique agricultural model, commercial scorpion farming. In traditional Chinese medicine, scorpions have been used for thousands of years. According to Oriental medicine, scorpions are spicy, neutral, and enter the liver meridian, and have the effects of calming the nerves, detoxifying, relieving pain, and eliminating rheumatism. With high demand from Oriental medicine clinics, Chinese herbal medicine stores, and hospitals, the price of dried scorpions on the market can reach 3,000 yuan kg. It is not surprising that scorpions have become black gold for rural Chinese people. What has attracted special attention from scientists is scorpion venom, which was once considered a deadly weapon, but now has the potential to save lives. Many studies in China, the US, and Europe show that chlorotoxin in scorpion venom has the ability to recognize and attach to brain cancer cells without affecting healthy cells. Or some peptides in scorpion venom have antibacterial and anti-inflammatory effects, opening up the possibility of creating a new generation of antibiotics. Current scorpion venom extraction technology can create high-value products, up to $10 million for 1 liter of pure venom. That's why many Chinese biotechnology and pharmaceutical companies are rushing to buy live scorpions for research and production. The most commonly farmed scorpion species today is Mesobuthus martensii, one of the native scorpions of China. This species has moderate venom, is easy to control, and has high medicinal value, making it very popular in the pharmaceutical industry. Breeders often buy scorpion seeds from large breeding farms, at a price of about 10–15 yuan each. Scorpions are dark-loving and photophobic, so the breeding area is often designed to be closed and dark, creating an environment similar to natural conditions. The ideal temperature for breeding scorpions is between 25–30 degrees Celsius, with humidity maintained at 70–85%. Their food includes crickets, cockroaches, mealworms, and small insects, with a feeding schedule of 2–3 days. After each meal, the leftover food should be removed to avoid damaging the breeding environment. In terms of reproduction, scorpions usually lay 1-2 times per year, each time 30-50 young. After 6-8 months, scorpions can be harvested to sell alive, dried or extracted for venom for various purposes. During the harvesting process, long tweezers and specialized gloves must be used to ensure the safety of the breeder. Many households in China can earn millions of dollars each year from raising scorpions. However, this is not a job that everyone can do. Risks are always lurking around. Although scorpion venom is not fatal, it can cause swelling, convulsions, and anaphylactic shock if not handled promptly. Even an unusual drop in temperature can kill thousands of scorpions. Six, scorpion farms in China are a typical example of how humans turn a terrifying creature into an economic, medical, and even cultural resource. The tiny, venomous scorpions are now a valuable ingredient in cancer drugs, popular street food, or a way out of poverty for farmers. However, like any other biological industry, the development of scorpion farming needs to be accompanied by regulations, supervision, and ethics. Otherwise, the immediate benefits will quickly become long-term dangers to public health and the environment. So, in your opinion, are scorpions opening a new biological era for humanity? Or is this just a reckless gamble of an agriculture that is thirsty for profit? Leave your comments below to let us know.